Okay, we're about to go live.
We're here in north central Illinois in the normally quiet city of Ottawa. For nearly the past 3 months, local content creator Josh Hashan Highsmith has been reported missing since the release of his latest entry in his video series analyzing the hit Fox show GLEE. Those close to Josh had reported strange behavior before his disappearance, but are shocked that he has chosen to remove himself from his previously comfortable life. There have been reports of a figure matching the height and weight description of Josh appearing at night in local parking lots. Fox 4 Ottawa has obtained exclusive video of one of these sightings. Common amongst these reports are the figure wearing what seems to be a vest from the retailer Old Navy and a wig that appears to be an attempt to mimic Glee actor Matthew Morrison. If you have any information regarding Josh's whereabouts or any tips, please call the local police tip line or reach out to us here at Fox 4 Ottawa News Station. Reporting from Ottawa, Illinois for Fox 4 Ottawa, Rach Leah X, or I guess the Need Girl, since none of you ever call me by my name.
That's right, folks. I'm missing no longer. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the judgiest. Oh no, I'm muted. Well, no, I'm not muted. To the judgiest stream. It's been too long. I'm rusty. I haven't streamed in a long time, so I'm rusty. My things are out of place. How's everybody doing? Thank you, Blake. I thought it came together pretty frickin' well, if I do say so myself. I already messed up my hair from touching it. I'm back. I'm alive. I don't think I've streamed in like 2 months. Amy, how'd you the sub? Thank you, Other Bryce, for a sub. Hype train going on. You're on the east coast of Florida. Send help. Stay safe. I have family that lives in Tampa. I mean, geez. Stay safe. There's nothing else I can really say. Listen to the authorities. Listen to the government. Get help when you can. Classic. Josh got my. Hey, you get my Mike and Ike's? What the fuck do you think is in this box? I ate a whole box of them this morning, actually. You get my Mike and Ike's? Yeah, 1 second. What do you think? Yeah, I got your Mike and Ike's. Wait, do you need me to send it back to you? I feel like you need these more than I do right now. You have a surprise for the set. That's awesome. I'm very excited. This is the part of the stream, that's right, where we get parasocial. You guys get to hear what's been going on in my neck of the woods. UPS made you work until 4 today? That's crazy. Has it made landfall yet? Has the hurricane made landfall yet? I haven't been like, I was so busy today cleaning. I haven't been able to watch the news. It's close. Well, stay safe, Scooter. Parasocial part of the stream where you guys get to hear what I've been up to. Glee video, if you're curious, the Glee for season 2 is I would say maybe, unfortunately, about 3 weeks out. I say unfortunately because once we get it uploaded, it takes a full week to get past the copyright. So, and we have a surprise coming. So, Blake is coming up here for the weekend. So they're unable to work on the video while they're here, but that's okay. And then once they get back, they'll finish it. And then it's a week after they finish it, then we can post it. Hair's looking, yeah, I just got a haircut. Hair's looking, I tried to combine today and good, and I said hair's looking gay. I just got my haircut today. So thank you. I just got my haircut today. I got this new shirt as well. I'm all over the place, but here's my new shirt. And if you see me tomorrow wearing this exact same outfit, if you just happen to see me tomorrow and I happen to be wearing the exact same outfit, no, I'm not. Tomorrow's the first day I'm wearing this outfit. So, yo, Ravens, ew. I don't really care. Ravens are fine. Glee video should be out. Again, hopefully around 3 weeks. We are, I promise you, it's going to be an amazing video. It's looking to be around 7-8 hours for all of season 2. I think it's genuinely going to be just like an overall, just like amazing video. I think it's got some really, really great bits. Hang on, my chair is so loud. I'm trying to get situated. The bit that I showed at the beginning of the stream, this here, is a little sneak preview. We'll show a little screen share here. The little sneak preview of what's to come in the video, but I genuinely think it's going to be it's going to be an amazing video. I'm very, very, very excited for it. And we're already like part 3 or season 3, so technically part 4 is already in the works. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil what we're doing, but part 4 is going to also be just an insane video. And for part 4 for season 3, I've already watched like half of season 3. And listen, folks, if you don't care about Glee, I'm sorry. This turned from Parasocial Hour into Glee Hour. Season 2 of Glee sucked. I'm coming out on a fucking hill. I'm dying on this hill. Season 2 of Glee fucking sucked. All right. I got so bored in it. Like, there was like 5 maybe good episodes the entire season. What's up, Fabricadabra? Great name, first of all. Oh, maybe Space. Thank you for the sub. I fucking hated season 2 of Glee. It just went on and on and on. Blake and I were talking about just having burnout, just because, in my opinion, season 2 was a fucking slog to get through. And I use this image a ton, or I use images like this a ton. I like to look at, hold up here, actually. I like to look at a graph or like a thing that shows like a series ratings over time. No, we don't have any plan for Halloween merch this year, unfortunately. Aurora's got a new job, so she's been super busy. Erica is working on merch, but it's not technically Halloween merch. But I don't know when she's planning on releasing that. But I like using this. I like using images like this. Hello, Sal. Long time. To see, and like, if you look at this, you might think, oh, season 3 looks like it isn't as good as season 2. Season 2 was dog shit. This second column here, it's not a very good. It's not letting me zoom. I'll open up in Paint here. Paint solves all. If you look at this based off of IMDb reviews, you would think that season 2 here is good. I mean, look at this string of episodes. These episodes are all dog shit. I don't understand why season 2 has such a better like grade than season 3, because I'm at around episode 10 in season 3, and so far they've all been bangers. Like, they've all been good. So I'm excited to continue to work on the series. We've got, like I said, we've got a really, really cool, fun thing planned. I'm very, very excited for it. Anybody in YouTube chat? Hello. I just want to make sure it's working. I know we have some viewers, so someone just, I know you're a lurker. It's fine. Just give me a hello. The legend themselves. Oh no, that's amazing. Noble Mushroom. That is wonderful. The legend themselves. Now you get one of those. We did another Ladies and Tangents collab. True. I assume. When's Mother's Day, May? Oh yeah, because they didn't do a Mother's Day episode this time. Hello, Agnes. Thank you very much for saying hello. Did you see Michael Pittman is out with a hip injury? I thought he was out with a back injury. I read he was out with a back injury. Hey, I'm an Alec Pierce believer. A podcast will see this was hyping y'all up on their most recent episode. Awesome. We had a really good time recording with them. But we had a really, really great. They were really nice people. It's been a long time coming. They emailed us a long ass time ago. Annihilation, thank you for the prime sub. Hello, Cassandra Sparta, welcome. British. It's been a really, really long time coming. They emailed us maybe like 14 months ago. I could probably pull up the email. And I actually used that. I literally kept it in our inbox because we weren't like avoiding them. It was literally just like, we never do collabs because we're so like lazy. And I literally responded to it. They emailed us January of 2023. Well, almost 2 years ago. I literally responded to it in August of this year. And I was like, just want to let you know, we did want to collaborate with you. Which is kind of funny. Longtime fan, first time catching the stream. Well, thank you, Annihilation. I appreciate it. Cassandra Sparta, British, thank you for the prime sub. But yeah, they were great. They were really, really fun. And I didn't expect it, but we ended up on a fucking snark subreddit with our collab, which was kind of fun. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Which was kind of funny. I was a little confused. I was a little worried because I didn't edit it out because I was like, nobody's gonna fucking care. But and nobody, I don't want this to be brigaded. I don't want y'all to like go here and do anything. I just think this is funny. It's all in good fun. I don't want to shade any other podcast at all. I don't even agree with this title of oh my god. I don't even agree with this like title or like the premise of what's going on in this post here, but I just thought it was kind of funny where they said this is Too Hot Takes Snark. Well, you don't know, Too Hot Takes is another Reddit podcast. They're probably the biggest one if I had to take a guess. Lightly roasted on the Judges' latest episode with guests. A podcast will save this relationship. We did not mention them by name. I had no idea who they were talking about. I didn't imply them at all. I implied them at one point being like, just because commenters would comment and saying we were stealing their stuff. I've always said like our podcast is literally older than theirs. That's not a slight on theirs. I'm just saying like we didn't copy them. But it's just kind of funny that we ended up on a snark subreddit. And I didn't realize this was a snark subreddit, so I started freaking out that we were going to get like brigaded by their fans. And then it was like, oh, it's a snark subreddit. There's like 300 members in this sub. We're all right. Yeah, 324 members. But that was just kind of funny what came out of it. But yeah, I do not care. Genuinely, I don't want to wish any ill on anybody. Like I've always said there's more than enough room for multiple podcasts that read Reddit stories. But yeah, my connects are so good, folks. Anybody ever realize that? Let me fix this a little bit. Okay. You guys aren't here for that boring shit. We're here for this. Now, I do have some bad news. Well, mixed news. No, we're the only podcast who read Reddit stories. We're the only one. I misspoke when I said there were other ones. We're the only one. Don't listen to any of the other ones. Smosh is made up. Okay, so if you're new here, hello. This is our ongoing series where we play as Finn Hudson in GLEE. Okay? I'm sorry, in Baldur's Gate. So Finn Hudson from GLEE and Baldur's Gate. Here is our hero, Finn Hudson. He's been struggling with some, we'll say, dark urges of sorts, where he wants to call Kurt homophobic slurs, but he's actively fighting against it. So he's doing better, folks. He's really trying. We picked up some party members. Now, if you see on the left here, we have Mercedes. Okay. Kurt. Wow. Quinn. Woo. Okay. Mike and Ike's are kind of jelly beans, huh? No, I'm actually on the pro Mike and Ike are jelly beans train. However, unfortunately, I did this before there was official mod management in Baldur's Gate 3. In order to do, and now there's official mod management. So if you've ever played Baldur's Gate 3, or if you haven't, it's not super important, but now there's official mod management. In order to get the official mod management to work, you have to uninstall the unofficial mod management. When I did that, or whenever you fuck with mods, it can fuck up your shit. So if we look on the left here, or let's go to camp. I had taken up all of these, you know, travelers and turn them into the characters from GLEE. And if we look here, this is Quinn, right? When we come in and we look at the mirror, we have Quinn. It's Lae'zel's face, but she's got Quinn's ponytail, green eyes like Quinn, blonde hair, obviously, and she's got, you know, non-Gith-Yankee skin color. Fortunately, I've been able to rename Lae'zel into Quinn. However, I don't know why. If you look, that's not what our character looks like. It shows Quinn here. This is not what Quinn looks like. I'm hoping it gets fixed on a long rest. If that doesn't do it, actually, I'm going to try something really quick. I'm going to try disguise self and then undisguise self. I think I have the hat in here. Maybe not. What did I do with that hat? What's that hat called? What the fuck is that mask called? Did I get rid of it? I don't... Why do I have the other stuff but not... Maybe they don't give it to you in, something of the shapeshifter? Maybe they don't give it to you in honor mode runs? Oh. Like, I have it here. I'll try this real quick. I'll try using this and see if it fixes it. I think we might have just bricked our save, unfortunately, is the bad part. But what's nice is now it'll say their name. And I can do that. Some of them change. So, like, I was able to actually edit somebody. And I don't remember who. Maybe not. No, Kurt also isn't. Kurt doesn't look like Kurt anymore. Hey, Ben. Welcome, welcome. I don't know what happened, or I hopefully a long rest will fix it. I'll try doing this real quick. So maybe if we disguise self and then end our shapeshift, maybe? No, it still didn't work. I don't know. I'm hoping maybe on a long rest, or maybe something will happen and it'll fix it. Hopefully companions that we gain moving forward, it will be able to edit, but it's just an issue with the mod. I can't do anything. Luckily for us, our main character is not. We still got Finn. What's up, Absent the Goblin? Welcome. Now, that's all behind the scenes mumbo jumbo. What we want to do now, we're almost to level 5. I'm trying to get to level 5 really quick. We've been traveling. Finn's a little confused. He's looking for Mr. Shoe, and he hasn't quite found him yet. So he's a little confused as to where his GLEE teacher is. We have met up with some of our old classmates. We got Mercedes, we got Kurt, we got Quinn. We have Rachel back in camp. We have... That might be it for now. But we're going to go look for more of our classmates. We're going to try to figure out what's going on.
The drow blade impales the...
Kind of quiet for you guys. Hang on. And now we see Finn himself get his first roll. We're going to try to do a religion check. As we know, we could pray to grilled Jesus here and see what's up with this sword and the stone. He just missed it, unfortunately. In true Finn fashion.
You can't recall anything this esoteric. There are too many rituals about swords to count.
Well, when brains don't work, muscles do. Let's try to just pull it out. That's classic Finn. That's why we use inspiration. I always say Finn doesn't fail a roll twice in a row. I've always said that. You can check the VODs. Hey, babe. Here comes Molly. Molly's in trouble. Molly, you barking? Molly's barking down there. All right, Beth. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, Draw, welcome. Long time.
Feels like you're warring with 10 people for the blade, but with another hard yank, the way is free from the stone.
Ooh, free sword. Like our chat's a little messed up here. Hang on one second. I was messing with our display a bit. Do this. Perfect. Okay. Really need this parasocial joy after last week's shittiness, Christian? Or just your bad? Are you saying Christian's stream was that bad that you needed me? I assume you just mean in general. I'm sorry to hear that your week stunk. Sal is kind of just like Secret Taya with all the lore that she has. So that weapon we get is the Falar Aluve. It's a cool little sword. What is cool about it is this melody bonus action. I don't know if I want to use it though. What do we got here? 1d8, 1d10, 2d6 plus 6. Like our Sword of Justice is better, but I don't know. Maybe we'll just use it for now and see what happens. My party is pretty not really needing it, but that's okay. Christian stream was so bad that it disappeared for like 8 months. Oh, you had to put your cat to sleep? I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks.
Timists, known to cause confusion.
We had to put our dog to sleep over the summer, and it was very rough.
No time to rest.
You got 100 hours and you've never seen the Falar Lube? Yeah, the Falar Lube's one of those swords that, like, if you look at any guide ever is like, you got to get this sword, it's so good. And then I get it and I'm just like, I don't ever use it. Yeah. Okay. If you are not aware, we are about to get into a fight here that has been made harder with recent changes to honor mode. So what I'm going to try to do is get you up here.
There we go.
Are you my thrower? You're my monk, aren't you? God, I messed up.
Eager for battle.
That's okay. You'll just do exactly what Mercedes did, Quinn.
Objective noted.
You know, it was hard, or, you know, it's hard for me too. Like, I mean, making the decision to put an animal down is like fucking impossible.
How many
Because you want to just believe,
How many
like,
die
believe
tomorrow?
that things will get better.
Action, reaction.
He almost died. Okay.
Come on, let's
But
go.
it's always better to, like, I think there's a really good phrase you're saying, like, it's always better to put him down a day early than a day late. Because I know with Judah, it was like he was not doing well, but like some days he'd have good days and other days it would be bad days. And the day that we went to go put him down, he was having a really good day. Like, he didn't seem like he was in that much pain or like anything like that. But it's like, you know, I'm glad that he had a good last day. it only would have got worse, you know.
No choice but to keep going.
Oh, because I started this save before the patch, I guess. The boulette doesn't have the thing, so this makes this combat a lot easier. Maybe I will use this new sword. So, the Falar Louvre has a melody class action. It's once per short rest. Takes an action. And if you look at Streak, it gives them 1d4 penalty to charisma, wisdom, and intelligence saving throws, which isn't super important to enemies for this fight specifically. But they receive an extra 1d4 thunder damage. Or we can have a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and charisma, wisdom, and saving throws. So effectively a bless to allies. We want to use this right now. So we'll start singing with our sword. It does use our action, but that's okay. We can just get a little close here, and I'll even do a little bit of damage. Just kidding. I didn't actually want to do damage. But if we watch now, let's make sure I... Okay. If we watch now, when I go to attack... Psych. When I go to attack, that one little damage, that 1d4, is from that sword that I just had. And it'll do the same here. When I hit it twice, bop, bop, it'll hit the extra 2d4, which is kind of nice. And now Quinn is set up to do very good damage because she can just throw from all the way over here. What is Feller of Monsters?
Wasted.
I mean, look at that damage. You can't beat that. We don't need a rage or anything. That's a pretty good first round. I mean, one round's getting it almost 100 damage. Pretty good. Didn't really expend much. But you just want to be careful that we don't get pushed off the ledge. That's our main thing here.
Heating up.
Now it was prone, so now it has to stand up, which means it shouldn't have much movement speed, which is good. Gonna dash. Oh, it was just really confused.
Swift and
Cool.
lethal.
Let's get this damage out.
Best interest.
Boom. Cool. Good amount of damage, Quinn. We'll save your turn in case I want to do something later. Okay. And like, it is just 1d4 damage from the Falar Louvre, but I mean, it just adds up. I mean, I've attacked it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times now. That's 64 that I've added just from having that sword on in this one encounter. Here's 2 more attacks. Hopefully one of them hits. They did not.
It's go time.
Bah. Perfect.
Looking ahead.
So yeah, it just adds damage. You can't be upset about that. Yeah, and it makes, yeah, every instance of damage. So if you use something like magic missile, it's even better. Now we have some clothing. We can do this. And that should work. Nice. This stresses you out. Well, yeah, I've put a lot of hours into it, so it doesn't stress me out as much. The thing is, too, is I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. You can play on the easy difficulty, and the game is so good. It's such a good narrative game. I would recommend playing it if you do have the time. It's just such. It is a very long game. As someone said, they have 100 hours in. Like I felt that way. I've played through this game fully, like 3.5 times, maybe. If you're counting halves, it'd be 4, but 3 full times and a couple half times. And every time, pretty much, I find something new. It's very, very cool. It's very, very cool. Like, normally you learn the hard way that these things explode.
Intestines throb, blood whispers. What's hiding here?
He's gonna come loot. Then we're gonna go talk to some mushrooms.
These creatures did battle with Dwergar. Light on my feet.
So we get a little like introduction here. So the torch shock, when you get close to it, I'll show you, hopefully. It'll swell up. And if you stay close to it for too long, it'll blow up. The Tim mask blows up and confuses you. So the idea is you walk into the Tim mask spores, it confuses you, walks you into the fiery, and then it all blows up. But this is sort of teaching you how to like get past puzzles. Is you can enter turn-based mode, loot this backpack, take up everything you want, and then get out. And because you did it in turn-based mode, they don't blow up. But if you go in there, they would have all just blown up.
Can't give up now.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Okay, so now enters our RP section of the gameplay, where in combat, I'm not RPing Finn, I'm just trying to survive. Because this is honor mode, and if you die, your run ends. So now we RP all of this as Finn. If you guys are on desktop, I don't believe it works on mobile, but we can actually get you guys to vote. We're doing Finn Hudson from GLEE. If you've never seen the show, first of all, watch the video on Hashan YT. But in my mind, Finn is sort of like an anime protagonist in that he's stupid, but he means well, but sometimes him meaning well is the wrong idea. So he was just intimidated by this mysterious thing, but he gets this vision that it's very, very powerful. So I don't think Finn would be super like, I don't think Finn would be like, these tricks of the mind don't frighten me, I'll kill you. I just don't think that's a Finn thing to do. Finn, I think, would try to like reason with it and be like, why are you so hurt? Like, what's going on here? Or I don't think he would go with the parasite line. We could go intimidation. My purpose is private. Let me pass and I will leave you unharmed. That's pretty Finny. That's pretty himbo-y. We'll go with that here. You've ever watched Mike's videos about it? Oh boy, are you on a treat? Go to that YouTube channel after this stream, and there's a whole thing detailing the first season. So we're gonna say, my purpose is private. Let me pass and I will leave you unharmed. Yay!
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The
Oops.
pushes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
Oh, look at that. Finn flexed his big boy muscles and it worked. It's kind of funny. I got my hair cut today and I went to a new, well, I'm going to a new salon. Longtime listeners or Twitch stream viewers
Open up.
will know. I'm constantly fighting with hair salons and trying to find a good one and getting them to listen to me. Yours in mine, Sal? It is, actually. And so Aurora made me stop going to the old one I went to because while the person I think was good at cutting hair, she didn't quite listen to what I wanted, especially where I live, because I live rurally. It's very hard to find stylists who have experience with cutting a more modern hairstyle, because every dude around here gets the same like Midwest haircuts, right? So we went to this new place, and it's so much fancier. It's $34 for a men's haircut, which is pretty expensive, especially when I grew up going to Great Clips, where I think it's still like 14 bucks. And I started seeing this new stylist, and she was really nice. She's probably like 40-ish, if I had to take a guess. So she's like an elder millennial, not that much older than me, only 10 years older than me. So the conversations were nice enough, you know, we had, you know, relatively, you know, we could hold a conversation. But when I went in there the first time, it was before I buzzed my hair. So I still had super long hair, and it was before we were going on our trip. And so I said, like, I just want it shaped up nice because I'm gonna get it buzzed. Like, I didn't need it to be like drastically cut because I'm about to buzz it in June. This was back in May. So like, just shape it up nice because I'm about to go on this trip. And she spent, I am not joking, 10 minutes just massaging my scalp. She put in shampoo, rinsed it out. That makes sense. Put in conditioner, rinsed it out. Again, makes sense. And in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, now we're going to go over and get my hair cut. No. She puts in a third thing, and then she massages my scalp for like 10 minutes. And it was just so awkward because I'm like, I don't need this. I don't want this. I don't need any of this. And she's not talking, and when she would ask me like questions where it was like, boy, the weather's nice today, and I'm like, yeah, it is. Like, I can't make a conversation. And the entire time I don't know whether to keep my eyes open or closed. And so the entire time I was just like,
perhaps Ammonium is right. I should get a mask.
because I don't know what's weird. I don't know if it's weird to have my eyes open or closed, so I'm switching halfway between both. And then she cut my hair, and then I got my hair buzzed, and then I came back, and she did a good job with my last haircut, but it was whatever. It's like you were just fixing a buzz, pretty much, right? So this time I'm going to a thing on Saturday, so I'm like, I need to go get my hair cut because it was looking pretty unruly, if I do say so myself. But I waited. I didn't like give myself enough time. The only availability she had was tomorrow, and I can't go tomorrow. And so I just signed up for like a random person. And now this new person, she was probably around my age, if I take a guess. But she was like way nicer. She isn't even like a full-time stylist. I think she mainly does nails, but she also does hairstyling. And so I was a little nervous, but she was she like was straight up like, what do you want to do? And then she'd be like, what about this? Does this make sense? And I'm like, yeah. And then the entire time we just talked about GLEE and reality TV, which was so nice. It was so nice where she's like, so what do you need it for? And I was like, oh, I'm a YouTuber and a podcaster. I'm going to this thing and I need my hair to be nice. Have you ever watched GLEE? And she's like, yeah, I love that show. I sometimes still listen to the music, but it was funny because when I zigged, she zagged. We'd be talking about something and she'd be like, yeah, and a lot of people hate Will Schuester. And I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. And I'm just like, oh, we're close to agreeing on what we want to talk about. But then I brought up White Lotus, which is a TV show. And I brought it up and she's like, oh my God, I love that show. And I'm like, well, thank God I didn't finish my sentence, which was going to be, I fucking hate White Lotus. It drives me insane. But still, it was fine. We just talked about reality TV.
Visitor. You're a welcome sight, but let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service.
What the hell?
Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
But so we started talking about reality TV shows, and I was like, do you watch Love Island? She's like, no, but my friends do. And I was like, you have to watch it, it's so good. Like season 1 and 2 of Love Island UK, I've always said are really, really good. And then she's like, have you ever heard of this? And it was an MTV reality TV series from back in the day called Are You the One? And I had never heard of it. I literally wrote it down that way I can watch it. I hope it's good. I hope it's good, because she was like, I literally rewatch it like every year. I don't know if it's gonna be good. I don't know how good of the recommendation it is, but I really hope it's good. Came out in 2014. But the idea is they put 10 guys and 10 gals on a dating reality show, and they've all been like matched as soulmates to one of the other people, and they have to figure out who their soulmate is. I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. Have you heard of Ton of Cash? And then I just like dumped about the show we watched on stream, Ton of Cash, which was, she was like, oh, that's weird. That's crazy. And I was like, yeah, it really is crazy. Yeah, I might just end up going back to her because she was very, very nice. Long story short. I've never heard of the Society of Brilliance.
Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep?
Honestly, I kind of got lost down here.
A common
Such a thin
phenomenon
line.
in the Underdark, I'm afraid. Could I ask what you were searching for to begin with?
Explain the whole story, or that's not your business. Finn would definitely explain the whole story.
You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zirkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No cell morphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Wait, hang on. What's ANTM? I don't know what most extreme elimination is either. Oh, America's Next Top Model. Gotcha. Oh, MXC. I gotcha. I know what both of those things are. One of them I didn't need. One of them I needed the not alliteration. I needed the, what the fuck is that called when it's just letters? Sal, you're an English teacher. I needed that for one of them, and I needed it expanded for the other one. Acronym, thank you. Cthulhu. He is a mind flayer. If you haven't caught any of the streams before, this is a mind flayer. We are infected with a mind flayer parasite. Us and all of our party members are. This is the plot of Baldur's Gate 3. It happens in the first scene. And we're trying to figure out why we haven't turned into a mind flayer yet, because they are created by putting a tadpole in your brain, and then it eats your brain, and then it turns into a mind flayer. An illithid is your friend? How is that possible?
I have broken free from the Elder Brain's yoke. I no longer serve the grand design. I ask that you refrain from violence, while I respect that your opinion of my kind may not change.
Oh, so you probably used the power of song to break free of your bad GLEE teacher. I got it. What's the grand design?
A collective quest to eliminate the Gith and enslave all other humanoids. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
Okay. You seem nice.
As the Meloan's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
Well, can you get it out of me?
No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. Moreover, the cranium has undergone severe trauma. It is a miracle the brain functions at all. Extraction would risk much.
That doesn't sound ideal.
It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you. But
It's like,
not
aw.
to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination.
Jeez, thanks for telling me, big scary guy.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Go on.
Perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
What do you mean bypass? My stepdad had one of those and it saved his life.
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh tongue of madness and Timusk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
You coming on to me? Where do I find those things?
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric.
Good thing we don't have fucking Gale with us, aka Jesse St. James, aka Jesse St. Lame. All right, I'll come back when I find him.
Travels be safe and swift.
Very Finn to have him very... Blurg very clearly is like, I'll give you information, and Finn's like, I'm all right.
Welcome back.
Let's
I
trade
do
some shit.
enjoy a good
These two
bargain.
traders here have some of the
If
best
anything
items
in my
at this point in the
private
game.
collection is to your liking.
Let's see here. This is a pretty good amulet considering how cheap it is. You just get a free magic missile, level 1. Magic missile is pretty great because it deals guaranteed damage. This isn't bad because we do have a monk.
What's cooking?
What do we have here? You have haste helm. We'll see if we want it. Depending on what else we're gonna get. Circlet of blasting. Anyway, I just started blasting. Am I right, folks? Who's a Danny DeVito fan? Yeah, I think we'll get both of these here. Because we're actually still getting money out of it. We'll sell some more shit. We got some shit to sell. Lynn doesn't need her sword. We'll keep the Githyanki half-plate because it is a very good. I don't think we need this very heavy great axe. We don't need this underwear. Okay. I guess I could have used somebody with more charisma.
Keep it
And
together.
then let's trade with
I
you.
greet you, child of the sun.
Unless I
How
can't
has
do it
your
yet.
search for the mushrooms failed?
I can't trade with him until we get his mushrooms. Let's go talk to some more people. We had a slideshow with Danny DeVito on it today. That's wonderful. I'm glad you're teaching the American youth.
Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the
With,
corpse
Danny
at its
DeVito.
feet. The droning melody greets you as the creature turns its
With
gaze
Jersey
to
Mike
you.
himself.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
What the hell?
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
Dirge.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Sure, I can handle those Dwarger nearby.
An illusion comes over you. A Dwergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
I love
the
this
sovereign
side eye.
gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Ooh.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours.
Ooh.
You do the circle a service. We will await word.
Rocker Stick still drives a wedge between Christian and I. It's really prevented us from having a stronger friendship. I'm very firmly team Rock. He's very firmly team Stick.
Don't.
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
Finn would help. We'll give her a potion. We'll heal her up.
God. Whatever that is, I needed it.
Why are you
Why
staring
are you
at her like
helping
that,
me?
Finn? What the fuck? He's like trying to remember the slur for like little people. He's like, what? And he's like trying to be like, that way I don't say it. But he's like, oh, don't say that word. Don't say that word. Why were you helping me? Does there have to be a reason?
Down here? Tends to be. But I'm nearly good to get on my feet. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, Carl's garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
Take it easy and tell me what I can do.
Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin. Not charity, mind. We can pay. We're Iron Hand Clan. Best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake.
Rat or frog is good. I do wish I embodied rat, but I am definitely frog. Aurora is definitely rat. Finn, frog. For sure. Are there any rats? Kurt's a rat. I don't think who in Glee would be a rat. Kurt. Will Schuster's rat derogatory. Rachel is probably rat. She's not giving frog. All right, I'll free your people if I can.
Thank you. Only wish I could go with you.
Santana could be rat. Oh, Santana's rat. Santana's definitely rat.
I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some dweger ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
Cool. Boots of Speed. You get bonus action dash, which is pretty nice. I forgot that I bought some stuff, so let's put that on the characters that need it. You go here. We'll put the haste helm. This is an armor, right? That's fine there. Bonus action dash isn't bad for you, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Magic missile. Who wants magic missile? Probably you, Mercedes. That way you can cast a little bit. Okay. You've got these boots in your IRL D&D companion. That's awesome. They're kind of a fun little boot, especially in real D&D. It doesn't feel like it's that overpowered of an item. Some of the items in Baldur's Gate are so fucking overpowered. Like even here, possibly inflict Bane on a target and you get sleight of hand +1. Like that's kind of nutty. I didn't realize I didn't have my party with me. Okay, so now we know we need to kill some Dwarger because they're fucking up the mushrooms. Come over here.
Keeping the old turnip.
Talk with Dareth Bonecloak.
Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name.
Haven't seen him.
Right. Never mind.
You've been listening since episode 47? How do you know that? Go, Josh. Thank you. Thank you, Puss Slayer. That's a crazy name. That's a crazy name. I do fear. I'm assuming that you're a fan of mine specifically because you said go, Josh. Every time I get somebody who's a Josh fan, it's either I'm happy or they suck. There's no in between. They're either somebody who I find very annoying or they're cool. So Puss Slayer, you have you either are gonna be annoying to me or I'm gonna like you. There is no in between. You don't suck on the best. All right, we'll see. Pussy lava. It's. I mean, Pussy is a terrible name. It's not giving me the best vibes.
Please. I know better than to promise coin
I
to
got
a
a
stranger.
message.
He'll find his own way out, or he won't. I'll wait a little longer.
Aurora, real quick,
What a
hang on.
bleeding waste it'd be to come all the way down here for nothing. Be enough to cover rent.
It's the best name. I think the issue is I think a lot of the times it's literally just like when a dude likes me, it's like, oh, you're a lesbian, you're cool. Okay, I thought you were a dude with the name Puss Slayer. If you're a lesbian, we're on board.
Tell me of home.
We can all agree. Everybody in chat right now is thinking the same thing. We were all like, Puss Slayer, not great. Lesbian makes sense. We're all on board with Puss Slayer as a lesbian. I'm gonna change my camera a little bit. Hang on. Let me get my arms going. That way you can see my expressions. I don't have a home.
It mourns, moved by your emptiness. It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Dweger destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But
Have you been?
I have heard the song.
What were you doing?
You mean to cleanse the Dwergar rot. I mean to join you.
Okay, we get another. We get which Glee classmate is this? Which Glee classmate is this? Who's a big old mushroom guy? Very Jacob Ben Israel. Very well, you will join me.
Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together.
This is a join up, a
Don't burn yourself.
effectively temporary join up to have a common cause. And so I do think Karofsky makes sense. Glut does give incel energy. I think he's giving season 2 Karofsky vibes as well. Or like maybe not even Karofsky. Maybe it's the other background bully. Maybe it's what's his name? It's like Azario or something. What's his name? What's his name? Azemio. We have time to decide. We got our monk. I don't know why only Mercedes. My corner of the internet is so queer. I assume from the drum Pussy Slayer was woman loving woman. Hey, we love to hear it. Dallin.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Okay. So the cool thing about Glut is Glut can use spores to make a creature rise from the dead. And now you might be there's a hawk to a pin here in school right now. Sal, don't show your students my Twitter account. So what's cool about Glut is we have this Boulette who you know, was kind of an easy fight, but is normally a hard fight. But now I can just breathe life into him and turn him into an ally. And now we have a Boulette on our team, which is pretty cool, if you ask me. Now there's a couple of fights we can do while we have this Boulette on our team that we want to make sure we get pretty good value for. So while we have this Boulette, we're gonna go like sort of like run to a couple of fights. Where am I at on the map? Oh, I see. Just to make sure we get full value out of Glut here. Glut cannot leave this section of the Underdark. So this bit here, he cannot leave, and nor can his raised minion. So we're not like, we can't like take him out to like the rest of Act 1. So we're gonna do what we can in here and really maximize the amount of things we can do with Glut. Real quick, we're gonna come get some items over here. There's a big old bird's nest up here with a cracked egg, and you're like, whoa, what the hell? Unfortunately, you can jump up here without taking damage, but I'm pretty sure you have to take damage when you fall back, because I don't have anybody with Featherfall, but it's okay. This game is sick. This game is very, very sick. If you listen to the judges when we talked about Baldur's Gate 3, this is Baldur's Gate 3. One of the more recent stories we had just talked about Baldur's Gate 3. So Wait, what? Just jump through, brother.
One day I'll catch a break.
I'll come down here. Are you gonna come, Boulette? Boy, his AI is just bogging out. Yes, this is Baldur's Gate 3. Believe it or not. There is a Tetris mod where each of the characters... did you get clickbaited? Yeah, of course. Well, no, we discussed that. Look.
Still in control.
There's a whole video. Look.
We're here in north central Illinois in the normally quiet city of Ottawa. For nearly the past 3 months, local content creator Josh Hashan Highsmith has been reported missing since the release of his latest entry in his video series analyzing the hit Fox show GLEE. Those close to Josh had reported strange behavior before his disappearance, but are shocked that he has chosen to remove himself from his previously comfortable life. There have been reports of a figure matching the height and weight description of Josh appearing at night in local parking lots. Fox 4 Ottawa has obtained exclusive video of one of these sightings. Common amongst these reports are the figure wearing what seems to be a vest from the retailer Old Navy and a wig that appears to be an attempt to mimic GLEE actor Matthew Morrison. If you have any information regarding Josh's whereabouts or any tips, please call the local police tip line or reach out to us here at Fox 4 Ottawa News Station. Reporting from Ottawa, Illinois for Fox 4 Ottawa, Rach Leah X, or I guess the Need Girl, since none of you ever call me by my name.
See, we addressed it.
Gods are watching me. Anything of use?
I would never clickbait you.
Never wanted the easy path. Wish I had a bag of holding. Just get in and out.
Okay. So there is a fight here. It's normally can go pretty poorly if you just like walk into it, because these hook horrors are pretty decently hard. And one of their things is they call other ones to like join the fight. They jump on you, they try to knock you prone, and then they get to hit you twice if they knock you prone. So what we're going to try to do is get the jump on them, so to speak. Having the boulette is going to really help because it's just going to be a bullet sponge, really. There's also a man up here that's chilling. He casts spells. We want to get rid of him. But I think there's 3 hook horrors that we really got to worry about. I think the strat might actually to take Kurt, engage in combat with this one, and then use
I don't trust that tree. It feels
Kurt's combat to get the other people in. Okay, so now we have it locked into combat. It's actually not, it didn't pull anybody else into combat, so let's see if we can kill it before it does. That would be nice. So Quinn right now, I'll go over my characters real quick. Finn is just a fighter, straight up a fighter, a battle master fighter. It's a very, very good, simple build. You literally just level fighter 12 levels, and it's very, very good. One of the strongest martial classes in the game. But probably the strongest martial class in the game is a Way of the Open Hand Tavern Brawler Monk, which is what Mercedes is right now. They go up and they punch shit, and they do a lot of damage. Kurt is Astarion. and will bite or will use his bows to do a ton of damage. He's not fully kitted out right now. He gets better as the game goes on. And then Quinn is a throw barbarian, so she throws shit, also using a feat called Tavern Brawler. So we can see we have a 9. I don't know what Feller of Monsters is. I've never seen Feller of Monsters. Oh, it's Gandrel's bow. Oh, so we can see it has 64 HP. I'm gonna see if I can get fate advantage on it without getting those other people into combat, which might be hard unless I just go and engage the other fight. Oh well, that didn't quite work. I guess if this is gonna happen like this, I may as well just get the boulette in. What happened? I don't know what happened. That was kind of strange. But I'm not gonna get height. Let's just throw this. But you see, we have advantage because of our bow. But 51 HP. Watch how much damage this will do here. I mean, that was a crit. 29 HP. What's great about the throw barbarian is you go into a rage and then you can throw on a bonus action. So even though she's only level 4, she gets 2 attacks. I'm not going to do that because we don't need it right now, but it's great. It's very, very good. Do I have the Ring of Flinging on her? We'll just end because we had a surprise round, so we'll get another round of damage before it can move. And we'll just see if we can kill it before we even do anything else.
Taking position.
Kurt's not doing super great right now, but okay, it's actually really nice because
Nice and quiet now.
now we're all level 5. Let's level up some people. Ever played Genshin Impact? Genshin Impact. When I first got my PlayStation 5, I played Genshin Impact for a little bit because it was like the only fucking game on it. But not a ton. I'm not a big gacha guy. I'm not a big gacha game guy. Finn's level 5, which means we get extra attack, which is obviously very, very good. We get a little bit more HP. Nothing crazy. Fighters are very simple. They just literally hit hard. Astarion is now, or I'm sorry, Kurt is now level 5. We get Uncanny Dodge, which isn't super great, but it's good. I believe rogues, because I think they get an extra attack at level 6. I could be wrong. Barbarian, she now gets an extra attack, which means she can make 2 throws with her main attack and a throw on her bonus action if she's raging, and fast movement. So if she's not wearing armor, you get fast movement. Can your players play nude if you wanted? Yep, you can. Let me make sure that I'm not about to get banned. Video interface. Where's nudity at? I'm gonna turn off nudity because here, let me just check real quick. I think I have nudity off.
I just want a little look.
I do have nudity off. Supposed to be one-hit. Rogues don't get one-hit attacks. How about that? Thank you, Cassandra, for being my go-to D&D expert. Yeah, so I have nudity off because I'm on Twitch, but you can totally see, as we've complained about in chat already, they all have the same dick and balls. But you can even still be wearing armor and have it just display your camp outfit. So every character has a camp outfit by default, and you can find other clothes that are camp outfits and such. So like Mercedes has Carlax's camp outfit, but you can take off her clothes and she's got modesty leaves on, but you can imagine. And now I know what you're wondering. There's got to be big boob mods. There are big boob mods. But I'm not in this for the big boobs. I'm in this for the fin of it all. So we're gonna do that same thing. We got through that fight pretty well. So now let's do a little oh well, I didn't do it in time. This is fine. Because it's glut, I don't really give a shit. I'm just gonna let him start this combat and hopefully he breaks his hypnotic pattern. And then
Just trying to concentrate.
where's Glut at? Oh, he's still hypnotized. Okay, the boulette got dragged in, which is honestly fine. Modesty Leak is actually a really great drag name, unironically. Again, because this is Glut and the boulette, I don't care if they get hit here. They're just here for this meat shield. I want to save HP and everything on my other characters. Oh, okay. Now the boulette's turn. So now that everybody is in combat looking at the boulette, now I can bring my other characters in while initiative is like stopped. This is how I play honor mode. I think it adds that like tactical level to it that I enjoy honor mode playthroughs in. You don't have to do this. You could just go into the fight. But as I've said, with honor mode, oh, thanks, Nightmare. I don't know when you said that. I didn't look over at YouTube chat recently, but thanks for the well wishes. This is how I like playing Baldur's Gate, is like planning meticulously, not really meticulously, but planning out initiatives and combats and just fucking nuking shit. So because I have combat stopped, I can bring Mercedes all the way over right behind this guy. He doesn't even know I'm coming. And what we try to do is hopefully topple him. Like so. He did save, and then I missed one, so that's okay. Because we have two other characters who haven't moved yet. So we'll bring Kurt over. And this does take a bit, but that's all right. It'll be a little more efficient, maybe. We'll bring Quinn over at the same time. It's funny is you can, as long as you're sneaking, you can jump. The quietest jumpers in the world. Okay. Now Kurt does not have a great chance to hit because he's got sharpshooter and he has mirror images up. So we'll bonus action. That's fine. That just got rid of his mirror image. Now we should just be able to some of them climb ladders very strangely. I will say that. There we go. Philo is dead. You love to see it. It is the boulette's turn, and it's this thing's turn next. So let's just hit it. Pretty good. What does acid do? Armor class by 2. Nice. What does end turn here? Okay.
No time to waste.
And now because we set up all that fight, we didn't get that returning pike. Sometimes the returning pike doesn't like to return to your inventory. When you initiate combat with it, it doesn't like moving in sometimes. But picking up is free action. This one will move first next, so let's just... 28 damage. You love to see it. And because I'm level 5, I get 2 of these a turn. I honestly haven't even listened to KSI's new song. I've just seen people memeing about it. I don't know why I got to throw 3 times. It's kind of funny. I've seen people memeing about it and how it sucks.
Ready for another round?
But I know so little about KSI. Like, I genuinely care so little about him as a content creator that I could not tell you anything about it. Let's see here.
Quickly.
You're in Orlando? No, I think you're south enough that Milton isn't down that far. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that.
Now this is my happy place.
Oh, nice. Do I need to live react to KSI right now? Watch this. It's right in the path, is it? Am I time suing you for false weather advice? I thought Orlando... Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of Miami. I'm sorry. I was thinking of the other major city in Florida. Hey, honest mistake.
Does this count as adventuring?
Definitely
Can't waste any more time.
Oh, Finn wasn't even in that fight. That's funny.
Have to keep going.
Definitely consult
Something good here, I hope.
people more knowledgeable than I am on Floridian shit. Make sure our returning fight came back. Nice. All right, hang on. Give me a sec. Let me loot all this stuff. And then we'll live react to KSI's new song. I thought he was like striking people for listening to it. Thank you, Jake. I didn't want to ask, but that's what I was most worried about, was if we were still going to get the Patreon money from you.
It's guarded by a protector of some sort. Something weak to this hot hammer.
I guess we should maybe make an announcement. If you need the money back, Jake, email us, let us know. We can actually just we can like refund you your Patreon money. We've done it before for people who needed it, so.
Let's have a look.
What? Oh, there's another hook horror.
Well.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Long and low.
Okay. Can I jump over there?
Staying out of sight. Not one false move.
I'm all the way over here. Why is the boulette so bugged out? I just went to the basement, saw a large centipede, so cue my anxiety being awful for the next 3 months. House centipedes really are the most terrifying thing. They aren't even bad. Like they aren't even like
all of them.
Come on, let's go.
they don't do anything. They literally help you out, but they are so fucking terrifying. Yeah, isn't it crazy how fucking
I don't like these flowers.
isn't it crazy how like
Bad.
hurricanes just spawn tornadoes? Like that should be illegal. Like hurricanes need to get nerfed for real. Cuz like tornadoes are like always pretty much more powerful than tornadoes. I'm sorry. Tornadoes are like always more powerful than hurricanes. Again, I'm not an expert, don't trust me. But like the thing with tornadoes, as somebody who lives in Tornado Alley, is they're concentrated more. They're in like a very small path. And they do a ton more like direct damage in that path. versus hurricanes, which are massive, but they do less like or like wind damage. Like the pressure and everything isn't as bad. But it's pretty fucked up that like hurricanes were like true. That is true, but also we'll just make tornadoes then. It's kind of fucked up, if you ask me.
In my best interest.
Can't stop me yet.
All right.
Path lies before me. What's inside? I'll take that.
I've never seen a tree like that. The bark must be a rarity.
I'm gonna have my characters walk here. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll watch KSI. All right. Why is my like there we go. All right, let's fucking figure out how's this scene set up. It's not. That scene is not set up. Wonderful. We'll just come right here then. YouTube. Do this. A Chapel Roan documentary from 2014. What? Boo, why doesn't my ad blocker work anymore?
Clients need to know if you think it's possible.
I'm one of four. I'm the oldest. And I don't come from a musical family. I turned 16 in February. I've been playing piano for 5 years, and I used to play guitar. I love running. Sometimes I think of like song lyrics in my head when I run. My music style is a little different. It's not really pop. I don't know. I call it piano pop.
I will say Chapel Roan's early music is dog shit. I mean, she only has like the two, like she has Rise and Fall of Midwest Princess, every single song, a banger. The other work that she has on Spotify, it's all so boring and uninspired. Okay, speaking of boring and uninspired, Thick of It, is this what we're doing with Trippie Redd? Isn't that an actual musician? 1.8 million views. Is there an actual music video? Is it just the lyrics? I can't do this fucking lyric music video. It's hurting my brain. Okay. We will have to restart.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows.
Why does it look like, it looks like Ice Age, the movie, like graphics. It looks like Scratch is about to fucking already repeating it, or does he write one verse? Do we get more verses? Or is it just that over and over? Why are we already repeating the chorus? You opened with the chorus and then you said, you know what we need again? The chorus. Like, what are we doing? Like, I'm not saying you have to follow traditional music structure. I'm all for breaking the mold. But when your chorus is this weak, no reason to do it twice. This feels like this is exactly what this is. The music video concept was created and then the lyrics were made, or maybe the song structure was made, because he definitely thought of like, oh, what if I was like in an ice block, or I was getting carved out of ice because I'm in the thick of it and ice is thick. And then once I get like released from the ice, then we'll redo the chorus. I don't follow. Let's do some captions here. Okay.
From the screen to the
ring. So he was a gamer. He was a YouTuber. He was a gamer. And then he went to the boxing ring. We're all aware of his boxing.
ring to the pen.
To the pen? As in like he's writing rhymes? Like he's sick with the pen? Is that what he's saying? Because I feel like pen normally is shortened for penitentiary. Like he went to jail and he's trying to make himself sound hard.
To the king.
And then to the king. So now he's the king. Okay. Okay. To the penis. In the thick of it, straight up jorking it, and by it, let's just say the pen. Is that like what we're doing here? Like I'm in the thick of it right now, straight up jorking it, and by it, let's just say the pen. What? I mean, the thing is, this is just I like the beat. I think the beat's good. I think the problem with the lyrics is they're boring and they're like so cheesy. It's like what happens whenever any person starts writing rap that like, I mean, he's obviously, I don't know his past with like writing music or anything, but like so much of like art comes from like lived experience and tragedy and like, and not necessarily you need to go through tragedy, but like lived experience. And right now he's writing just like a flex song, and flex songs will always come off. The flex songs always come off as cringy unless you like have like people know that you like struggled and like went through shit. But because like people don't know him and they only know him as a rich, like mega wealthy, teaming up with Logan Paul YouTuber, any amount of like, oh yeah, I fucking built this shit is just like, oh, okay, cool. Versus like when you have a song from like I'm trying to think of a flex song from a big art. Like when Eminem does like a flex song, you're like, okay, yeah, I get it. Like we understand that like you grew up poor in Detroit. Cool. On 8 Mile. We've all seen the movie. We've all seen Scary Movie 3 parody 8 Mile. I can't think of any very specific like flex songs. Or like, I don't know. Does that make sense?
My faith in God, mine in the sun, I'm by the soul. My life is hard, I took the wheel, I cracked the code. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna save you, man, this life will break you. When you think of it, it's how the story goes. I'm in the thick of it.
Like even the rap bit, you can tell was written by like an actual fucking artist. I asked her what kind of music she liked. She looked at me and said, "You probably haven't heard of him." And I said, "Try me shit, Eminem." Oh, he's just this small guy. His name, yeah, Small Bean Eminem. Okay, this is. Was the structure of this literally chorus, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, chorus? Oh, what happened to my camera? That was weird. I don't know if it overheated or not. It doesn't feel hot. Weird. It's literally chorus, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, chorus. That's 5 choruses and 2 verses. That's pretty insane. Now what's not insane is this.
Everybody knows. They know me where it snows. I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing about no ice. I'm just cold. 40-something millisections, so on it goes. I'm in my prime. This ain't even final form. They knock me down, but still my feet, they found a form.
That's how you do it. Let's just scroll until we get a white rapper and see how similar it sounds.
I remember back when it seemed like the other day, you and I in the car laughing, windows down with the music blasting, wearing sunglasses, watching as time passes. I remember back when it seemed like the other day,
I'm in the thick of it, and that is how it goes. Gonna think about it, everybody knows. It's literally the same beat. Yeah, let's see another one.
I love Mac. Don't be late to church. Get there a little bit early.
I'm in the thick of it, and everybody knows.
Early.
Let's see another one.
The best.
This is a...
Did you know?
This one is way too spicy to get played on country radio.
I'm in the thick of it, and everybody knows.
No, I should go, but then we go another round. I'm kissing down her while she's laying on the couch. Can't tell her, no, I know how bad it sounds. She let me tie her up, but I can't tie her down. No, I should go, but then we go.
It's the same thing. He just did the chorus twice. I get that you're trying to write a song to make it go big on Reels and TikTok and everything, but you need to write an actual fucking song. I don't scroll Reels. This is just straight up like if you created a new Instagram account. I literally do not use Instagram other than that's why I have 5 unread messages. I do not use Instagram other than uploading stuff. I never use Instagram. I hate Instagram. I hate it entirely. I thought this was like a relaxed liberal. It's not a MAGA hat, but it just says relax with Pabst.
Girl.
Just like...
So I...
I'm looking for another white rapper. Give me a white rapper.
Well, here it is. Beginning of September and...
All right. Thank you for the detour. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It is definitely bad. But I do fear it's just, you know, it's just made for people to hate it. Like, it's just designed for people to hate it. That way people comment about it, you know, like... Krispy Kreme. Okay.
Attention.
Let's bring these people down here. So we know that there's bad guys by the lake here. They're invisible right now. Dwarger as a race have the ability to be invisible. Whoops. Ungroup.
Never a dull moment.
There we go. I need to get my 3 down here. So there's somebody like right here. There's somebody right here. And then there's another person inside this room. And then there's one last guy down here. Now, if I can get Kurt, Mercedes, and Quinn down here. I don't know what Quinn is doing. Oh, Quinn is really far away. So we're just going to let them all come down here and then we can start this fight. Attention. True. That's such a funny story. It's funny because we recorded that video 2 Wednesdays ago. Is when the last time I should have streamed was 2 Wednesdays ago. That's when we recorded with them. And then literally like the next day, Smosh posted that as a Reddit story. And that story is like a year old, so it's kind of, you know, unlucky that they had just read it. Okay, all of us failed a perception check. You don't love to see that. I think what we'll do is this. They were good guests. They were really nice people. I knew we would get along with them. We vibed very, very well together.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us.
Okay. So, busted Mercedes is now talking with the people. So we have a guy here. We have a guy here. There's another guy in there. You two can do that. There's a guy right in here. I guess he hasn't shown himself yet. And then there's another guy down there who also hasn't shown himself yet. But what's fun is because we can see him now, we can take this boulette. We get the angle right. And somewhere do this. So he has 80 HP. Now he has 12 HP. So it's going to start the fight, which is fine. Mercedes rolled good with her initiative. Unfortunately, we got a little unlucky with the way that... Oh, we can kind of see where that person is right now. See how the auto path, this is a little hack you can use in your own game. See how the auto path is pathing around a spot where it doesn't really look like it needs to? It means we can tell the guy's like right there. Because the auto path knows that there's something there even if we don't. So we're gonna mix you two up. Actually, we don't need to. We don't need to go through all that. What we can do...
Where am I? What's going on?
...is a little fun... I should have a bag here with this. A potion of Featherfall. Didn't mean to do that. It's fine. Because now, Finn can be a brave boy and just jump down without taking damage. Oh, I know Krispy Kreme. This guy's still invisible, which is not ideal. But I can get him to be uninvisible. Or as some would say, visible. I can't throw? Do I not have water? I don't have bottles of water? That's crazy I don't have water. But can't throw. Interesting. That really puts a damper on my plan here. Can you drink this? Okay, thank you. We'll just jump him down then. That kind of ruined my plan, but it's okay. Have I seen the recent video he posted? No, I haven't kept up with him because of the shit he pulled with Creator Clash, actually. Okay. Wait for the returning pike. Now that that guy's dead, Kurt, who's still sneaking. Okay, see how it like wants to go, see that weird bump? We know that the guy is like right there then. Hopefully Kurt can get around him. He could not. Okay, that's fine. He could not get around him. Your vid is out again, bud? Oh, thank you. I think my camera's overheating. Get my webcam. Let me change some settings on the camera real quick. It's because I started recording in 4K. I don't need to do that on this right now, so I can change some settings. Hang on. Make sure I'm not pointing it at anything that is doxing me. Here, you guys can look at this pun calendar. I haven't changed since September 25th. Menu. Record setting. Here we go. We'll just do this for now. I'll just have to remember to change it back whenever I go to record again. Yeah. Oh no, now it's gonna be fucked up again, huh? Because now my camera is different. Oh. Look how small I am. Okay. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't overheat again. Wait, does that mean... Yeah, I have to change this again. Okay. Cool beans. We're gonna show... I don't have any bottles of anything. That's crazy. Far can I get this? Not very far. So, let's see if I can find out exactly where this guy is. It looks like he's right here. And so what you should be able to do, theoretically, is this. Now, kind of messing up. I guess I could do this. I was a little off with my assessment. You okay, babe?
Fuck yes.
Oh, okay. Bah.
Swift and lethal. What lies within?
You don't have any downstairs? Oh, okay. Okay. So this guy is a slave hunter. Not a great guy. We did miss, which is not ideal. I guess I could have jumped first.
Nothing will stand in my way.
There is a guy over here, which is why I've got Finn and Glut over here. I mean, I could maybe... He should be like right here. No? Is he here? Okay, I missed twice. I guess I don't know where he is. What do they sell at Culver's? Culver's is the best fast food. They have Butterburgers, which are as good as they sound. Oh, I was that close, huh? So Glut's gonna die, which I think I'm okay with. I don't super care about Glut. I think his only chance is to jump over here. Wardazzi! Well, RIP Glut. It's fine. I really don't care. Welcome, Wardazzi. Thank you, thank you.
Find a route. Easy as.
The ranch at Culver's is very controversial. I'll say that. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I think it's fine.
A better position.
Oh my gosh. Boy, Kurt's not having the best day in terms of coin flips. There we go.
I am fury. I am death. Taking position.
Okay, so now we just got a bunch of reanimated corpses to go, so that shouldn't be too bad.
Blood comes easy these days.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Is the boulette? Oh, the boulette's just chilling. I just can't control it. Okay. I think we move here then. I don't think that any of the zombies can get to me. And then we'll attack next turn. This is going to be the closest one, so... we'll do this. Except I fucked up the... do this. help. Hidden Valley's not good. Hidden Valley definitely is overrated. Yeah, all dash. We love to see all dashes. This one's gonna get a hit. Oh no, it isn't. It's gonna look for crit. Where is Quinn? Oh, here. Oh yeah, definitely react. Okay. We are perfectly fine.
Still on my feet.
Okay, that's gonna die because it's burning. We can attempt to shove. Okay, I didn't like that. That's okay. Mercedes can come down, which is perfect. Okay, that one's gonna die because it's burning. That one's just straight up dead. Okay. Those are both dead. That one's not burning. What else do we have? These two. It should kill here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're doing great things. That one's burning, so it's gonna die. We'll hit this. We love to see it. Quinn can... I'm talking to myself, babe. No. Quinn can do this.
My path be true.
Boom, boom. Just hit, please. Okay. And come back. Thank you. Okay, so right now we have... Oh, this one's still at 25 HP. I didn't see that. That means we'll just run back a little bit. Or you can run back a little bit. That one's on that, so it's going to take an opportunity attack if it does try to run. But I want to make sure that if it tries to get to somewhere, it has to dash. Which means...
Victory awaits.
Hungry for the
Where is... Oh, there we go. We're going to move you over here. I guess Mercedes is going to maybe take a hit. They don't... Yeah, she doesn't have any move left. But that one's going to die. That one's going to die. They should all die except for the one, because they're all burning. And as long as this one dashes... Did not dash. Okay. Getting out of this fight taking 3 damage is fine. I should try snus, like chewing tobacco snus. I'm alright. If I'm being for real.
This is gonna feel good.
I've never had any nicotine or tobacco in my life, believe it or not.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I was once really peer pressured in college. I was offered $100 if I could put in 1 dip and leave it for an hour. I did not take them up on that offer. The no tobacco, the one with only nicotine. Yeah, I'm all right. I have nothing against people who do that, but I would not enjoy that. It's not something I want to get into. I'm more of a mouthful of sunflower seeds kind of guy. I don't even vape. I've never even vaped before. I'm a true American. I just drink beer. Like the good Lord intended. Yeah, it's not something I would ever want to get addicted to. I've already got enough addictions to deal with caffeine and food. However, Pussy Slayer, you are adding to your cool factor, being a lesbian named Pussy Slayer who also chews tobacco. That is upping your cool factor. Dudes chewing tobacco, bad. Lesbians chewing tobacco, that's cool. I think we can all agree with that. I don't think that's a controversial statement at all.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
This is not to the aisle justice. Yeah, my parents were big smokers growing up. And it's not like I like actively made a decision of like, because my parents were smokers, I'll never do it. But I think it was just being around it so much, it never seemed enticing to me. And so like like I've smoked weed like twice, I think, maybe 3 times. And every time I smoke weed, I'm like, ow, it hurts my lungs. It's so hot. And so like every time that happens, I'm just like, ah, why would I want to do that a lot all the time?
Don't touch me. Yes, let's.
Yeah, I don't mind edibles. I still don't do it a ton. I'm just a big drinker. I like drinking. Like I like, I think we want to kill this. I guess we don't have to. Do we get more experience if we kill this, you think? Guess we'll find out. I just like the ritual and the flavor of beer or drinking. Like I enjoy it.
Bye forever, pal.
And so weed has never really spoken to me in that way.
Victory awaits.
That makes sense.
Taking position.
I'm not a big liquor guy. Why did Mercedes just take damage? I've never been a big liquor guy. I guess for a bit there in college, we did not get more experience. Shame. I was pretty into Jaeger mixed drinks. That's about the only thing I got really into. I guess for a little bit I was super into like vodka and soda. Just like random sodas. I would just find random sodas and mix them with. But it was never anything that like I stayed on. I've always enjoyed beer. I guess that's not necessarily true either. I really started drinking beer more, or enjoying beer. I used to talk about how much I hated beer actually as a high schooler. Just like, why are we drinking this thing that sucks? And then once I got into IPAs, I started to like respect the beer more, which is, I know, extremely cringy and douchey to say. So I understand. I'm falling into the meme of a white guy with a mustache talking about IPAs, but I do enjoy me a fucking IPA. A good IPA will get me going. $235 for you, Pussy Slayer. Hey, you and Cassandra Sparta both are UK queens. Okay. Who's our fastest? Probably you, but I am going to Come do this thing real quick. I'm not. I haven't like drank a ton of different beers. I think I've had a good stout or a couple good stouts before. Those are really smooth, right? Oh, you're Swedish queen. You said that. I knew that. You're European queens. Sometimes we get Australian people in the stream. Sometimes it hasn't been a while, but there's a where's he from? I don't think he's from Germany or Austria.
These boots have seen everything.
He'll stop by. And most people don't know that. Yeah, Sweden is in the UK, according to me. So Finn sees this guy asking for help, right? And he's like, I'll come in and ask and see what's going on.
Stop!
You recognize the name. Bibberbang, a mushroom that releases dangerous spores. Highly flammable.
This is quite the predicament you found yourself in.
I know that. Scroll. Escape. My bag, please. I've dropped it somewhere.
This stream has been pretty good at with him
Thank you.
his rolls. Normally he isn't that good with his like normal rolls.
On my way.
When it comes to beer for me, I like the bitters.
Don't mind if I do.
My bag, please. Yes. That's.
Alright, so we're gonna give him a scroll and he'll just teleport out of here. So these things are the things that explode. So if you get close to one of them, they'll all blow up and then he'll die. Is the puzzle here. But as we showed before, you can enter turn-based mode. Yeah, it's hops. Hops is the bitter stuff. When you taste a beer and it kind of tastes like weed, that's when it's hops. There's different ways to affect the flavor of the beer, very broad scope, because I don't know a ton about it. There's hops, there's barley, and then you have what you malt it in, or like what you use as the thing to feed the yeast. So using different sugars will make it taste differently. More barley I don't like, because it almost makes it taste like it's like a burnt flavor, almost, is how I describe it. To me, Miller Lite has a very big barley flavor, and I don't like Miller Lite. And then hops flavors, that's your ones where it kind of tastes like weed. That's like Heineken is like that. It's a very high hoppy beer that's domestic. But when it comes to stuff like that, you know, it's like coffee. Like, it's like, I totally get when people say like it's disgusting, because it's like, it is. It took me a long time to like appreciate or like grow to like the taste or flavor of beer. But it's like with coffee, you wouldn't, like, somebody who's never drank coffee before, you wouldn't give them a black coffee and have them be like, oh, that's good. You know, like, it takes, you know, most people don't even drink black coffee, right?
What were you saying?
Jeez, did you hit your head or something? You seem a little more than confused.
Fine. My mind. Not what it used to be. I must need to go. For you. Your trouble. Ta.
What did you give me? Scroll of invisibility, huh? Okay. Let's come back here. Let's get the whole party together. I drink black coffee every morning. Yeah, but you know, like not everybody does. Is what is my point. And like you wouldn't just like out of nowhere be like, oh, you've never had coffee before? Here's black coffee. You know, it's like understandable that it's bitter and kind of gross, right? But you know, I'm also not a beer snob. Like I do force Aurora to try every beer I've ever had. But I'm never like, oh come on, this one's good. I'm like, I understand that you don't like beer. I get it.
The mushroom?
The noble stock. I have the noble stock. Oh. Alright, so this part of the game here is you get this noble stock. It's a mushroom. It says restores your creature to full health and removes all conditions that negatively affected it when consumed. She's looking for the noble stock. This is her husband. We got it from where he was, so we can assume that he was going over to get the noble stock. So we're going to talk to her.
Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
Seems like you guys don't really love each other, huh?
Love? Never heard of it. Balin's meek now, but he used to be a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me.
Hey, babe. Did you connect the new thing to our Wi-Fi? Is it smart? It just got an alarm or a message that somebody connected. Just want to make sure somebody wasn't jacking our Wi-Fi. I didn't start drinking beer or liking beer until I was like 25ish probably. Before then I would just drink light beer. It's part of the reason why I like Busch Light is because it doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like water with like beer flavoring. If I'm drinking a light beer in the summer, like I love Busch Light because it doesn't taste like anything. But if I want a heavy beer that's domestic, I always get a Budweiser. I like Budweisers a lot, but I hate Bud Light, and not for political reasons. I hated it before. We made jokes when Dylan Mulvaney got sponsored by it. We were like, man, it really fucking sucks that we have to drink Bud Light now. We were in Tampa for Creator Clash at the time, and we bought a case of Bud Light while we were in our Airbnb. We were just like, oh, this fuck. Every time we were drinking a Bud Light, we were like, oh, this sucks. And we gotta drink this because nobody else is gonna buy it. This is dangerous territory. I mean, you have to be out down here for a reason.
Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it.
What makes it so valuable?
Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss.
Could it cure Balin's memory loss, perhaps?
Probably. But Balin in his right mind wasn't worth half of noble stock. I know him better than anyone. Got the scars to prove it.
So, now we know that this can restore memories. And she says that she was abused by Balin. Interesting. Interesting. We did get some good gloves for Quinn. Let's give these to Quinn. Adds an extra D4 with throw attacks and attacks made with improvised weapons. You definitely want those. You're wearing armor and you're wearing armor. So these right now aren't going to be anything. We'll send them back to camp for now. In Sweden, you start drinking at 13, 14. Yeah, I mean, that's true in Midwest as well. Is there another GLEE video coming? I love the first two. Yeah, you mentioned it at the beginning of the stream. But it should be it should be 3 weeks. because it's all recorded on my end, but it's currently in the editing stage. And Blake, the editor, is coming here for a couple days over the weekend for something for the next Glee video that we're doing. So for season 3, Blake is coming up this weekend for something for that. I don't want to spoil the surprise. So they can't work on it while they're here, but when they get back, the video's like 60-70% edited. So when they get back, they're gonna finish it, and then once we upload it, we have to wait a week for it to pass through all of the copyright checks, and then it'll be out. So I'm guessing it's gonna be like a week from traveling, and then a week to have Blake finish editing it, and then the week for it to post. However, I didn't say this earlier because I don't expect any of you to like do this right now, but right now, whoops, Blake and I have started Blake and I have started, I'm just gonna do it over here. Viewing is a Patreon. How can I show this? I guess I can log out. That's probably the best way to do it. Oh my God, stop trying to show my email. Blake and I have started a Patreon for Hashan. Totally understand not doing it now because right now nothing has happened. But if you want to be a Hasher, you'll get the access to the video 1 week early. So when we upload it, we have to have it privated for a week to let all the copyright check happen, because we can't put ads on it while there's active copyright strikes, but people can still view it. We just wouldn't get money. So we can share that link on Patreon. That way, you know, if you want to watch it the week early, you can. There's also behind the scenes content. You'll also have access to the spreadsheet that I use to track all of the points in Glee. So if you want to see that, you can't edit it or anything. It's view only, but you can see exactly where and why I'm giving points, because not all of the points are always mentioned directly in the video, just because it's like useless to like show a scene just to be like, and they got -2. And then Blake, while they were editing together the first 2 bits that we have out now, they just took all of like the little outtakes and like me messing up and stumbling over my words and everything and making stupid jokes, and they're both about 30-minute long videos of just outtakes, just as a little bonus thing. And that should happen on every video we make, because I record. So the first Glee video we did is how long? 2 hours. They're both 2 hours and 50 minutes, the full videos. I recorded 7 hours of footage that then Blake cut down to like effectively probably like 2.5 hours. And then there's like 20 minutes of Glee footage probably in each video. So there's a ton of just like dead, you know, me fucking up, me going crazy. The first one that I did, or maybe we can show, oh, you know what? They're not 30 minutes. The first one is 17 minutes. The second one is 25 minutes. Maybe we'll show a little bit here as an example. But here's from the part 1 outtakes. Because this one I like lose my mind on, because this was before I had made any Glee content, right? And so like the entire time I'm recording this, I'm gonna save right now, that way nothing breaks. I put like 60 hours into this video at this point, and I was like, this could get 0 views, and this was all a waste. So even in this, I'm just like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this for so fucking long? Grubby little. Oh, I just say little editing, not grub work. And that's before it's going to Blake to get their grubby little editor hand. Grubby little. Oh, I just say little editing, not grubby, not grubby hands. It's like they've forgotten that their teacher has been trying to get them to do disco the entire time. Look at that, a little joke, a little self-referential joke. I'm so hopped up on Nas. She go little on my nos till I X. What a perfect spot for me to go where it's actually a joke. So that's just an example. It's just little bonuses. The main allure of it is right now, if you want to get the video early. Again, it's not out yet, so I don't expect anybody to actually sign up right now. When the video is live, I will make, or when it's available to be viewed, I will make a YouTube studio or a YouTube community announcement. I will probably tweet about it, and that's all I can really commit to, because I hate fucking Instagram, so I probably won't post on Instagram. But it's here. It's patreon.com/Hudson if you're interested. Again, I don't expect you to sign up now because you don't really get that much right now. You have the part 1 and part 2 outtakes, and you have the GLEE economy of Gloints, which does include the season 2 Gloints. So if you want to spoil it for yourself, you can. And then once the next video is out, there will be a part 3 outtakes as well. But yeah. It should be soon though. I know it took a long time, and for that I apologize. The second video came out when was this posted? It was in June, wasn't it? How do I see an upload date on this godforsaken website? Uploaded June 24th. So I know it's been a while. This one probably won't get posted until the late October. But the next part, season 3, is already in progress, so it should be a lot less of a time. So don't you worry about that. Okay, so we have Finn here has a noble stock, which we know restores memories. Finn has been trying to restore his memory of the GLEE Club. We have Rachel back in camp, who keeps saying, you know, they want their memories of being a Sharan back. But then also, Dareth wants the noble stock. So, we saved her husband. Do we give her... Alright, good night, Sal. Do we give her the noble stock that she wants for her shop because they're poor and she was abused by her husband? Do I selfishly eat it in hopes of finding more information about my old GLEE teacher, Will Schuster? Do I give it to my girlfriend, Rachel, whose memories are a little hazy, to say the least? Or do I just give it to nobody? The great question. Now, there's only one right answer, and that is to give it
You come across a noble stock mushroom about. You go on then.
to her.
Hand it over.
Well, let's ask what she does with it.
Sell it. What else? Worth more than its weight in gold to folk back in Baldur's Gate. There ain't much it can't cure.
How much is it worth to you?
Loads. But I haven't got anything to offer for it.
Oh, she's poor.
I'm counting on the shroom for that. Give it or don't.
Oh, I could try to get more out of it. I don't think Finn would try to intimidate her. I think we give it to her out of the goodness of our hearts. I'm trying to think of a scenario where Finn in the show wouldn't give it to her. I'm trying to think. I'm really trying to RP here as Finn. In the sense of like, I think he would give it to her. Because again, I think Finn is mostly a selfless person. He's too stupid to be selfish outside of like the random spots where the writers make him like sentient for like 3 scenes. So I think we do give it to her. Also because it's what I want to do. But I think it fits within, look, Mercedes approves, that's perfect.
I'll be on my way then. Look, I do thank you. Come visit me in Baldur's Gate if you find yourself that way. I run a shop called Bone Cloaks. Balin nearly sunk the shop to pay for a drink. When he was of his own mind. This might allow me to hang on a little longer. You take care out here.
Okay. So, the reason why I wanted to do that
No point in lingering now. I've got
is because I can trade with her, and she sells these elixirs that I'm using a lot of. Ooh, also hand crossbows. I already shot for him. Okay, we're good. She also has a couple other items. The caustic band just straight up adds 2 damage, which is effectively It's slightly worse than 1d4 damage, so it's very, very good. I'm such a Cancer. This amulet gives you mass healing word and healing word once per short rest, or is it per long rest? Per long rest, but still free healing. You can't beat free healing. I think that's all I really need from her. We don't need jump. We don't need that. None of these armors I'm super... We don't take damage. We don't get hit. So I'm not super worried about the armors. But these items are good. So we'll add some wares. And we're going to spend a good chunk of change here. Which I'm okay with. Because it's good. So she's going to be my source for the rest of the act for these elixirs when I need them. I already bought some, obviously. But if a character ever gets downed, like if they get killed, they lose their elixir for the day. So yeah, I still haven't even short rested today, and I really don't need to right now, which is kind of fun. But let's check out these new items we have. Caustic Band. Your weapon attacks deal 2 acid damage. That goes straight on to Kurt because Kurt attacks... He can attack twice per round, and then he crits easier. I think Kurt's the right option here for now. I think that's right. It's fine. It doesn't super matter. We also have this Amulet of Restoration, which I'm literally just going to use right now just to top up. Just to get a nice little heal. I don't really need a super, like, min-max usage of this. I got really bad rolls on everything, which is kind of funny. But... it's just free healing. It's fine. We're gonna go do... oh, we can go talk to the Sovereign right now, actually. Let's go do that. Some of her potion ingredients are good. That's true. That's true, too. She's a very good trader. Normally, you buy all this stuff from Ethel, but once you find out Ethel is a hag, you can't buy from her anymore. So, she also sells some pretty good... crafting material, and you can do this like any trader. You can like restock her, like Hill Giant Finker. You use these to make the potion. Yeah, I think you need 3 of them, but you can buy 3 of them from her for 75 gold instead of buying a potion for 370, however much it was. Hyena ears are also very good because they're very, very rare. I don't see them. But they make I also like buying Rogue's Morsel. I like making healing potions because I use them a ton, just in general. But the potions of speed use Hyena ears, and those are very, very good, especially in honor mode. It gives you a whole extra action. I can't make an elixir of Hill Giant. Yeah, it's fine. But every time you rest, every time you level up, she'll have more. So. It's a very, very good trader to have. It's kind of what, if you don't give her the noble stock and she knows that you had it, then she stops trading with you. And then you're just like, you can't get Hill Giant strength potions, which are extremely broken. So let's go talk to Sovereign Spa.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
The Dweger are slaying the rot as per.
The music shifts, still melancholic, but now streaked with hope.
Do you hear a new harmony? Serenity. I name you Peace Bringer.
Fragrant spores waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. Freely you may take. The god, but before...
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm more than happy to kill this...
Oh, he wants us to kill another person.
But tell me there's something in it for us.
We ask for a reward. Another thing that you want to do with Dareth is if you give her the noble stock, she'll then have a shop open in Baldur's Gate, the city, once you get there, and she'll sell you more elixirs there. and it's one of the spots you can get Cloud Giant elixir. So it's actually really, really good to give her the elixir.
The cover proudly announces this book to be...
Ugh, reading? Gross. I've never been good at reading. I've always said I've never been good at reading.
It is exactly what it appears to be. A rather stained and unsavory look at the mating rituals of the common flump.
Well, what do we know about flumps? I'm not a very good rememberer either. Apparently I am.
Underdark fauna is a topic much written on, but this title has never appeared in any collection. The scrutiny proves too much. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
Yeah, so if you give it to Shadowheart, she remembers a little bit of stuff about her story, but it's not anything that she wouldn't like learn eventually. There really isn't like a good reason to ever like give it to anybody other than Dareth. If you're like not doing it for RP reasons, because everything you learn kind of like, even if I take it, I mean, I'm playing as a Dark Urge. You don't really learn anything. It just tells you like, oh, you killed a lot in your past. Oops. Like it's just good. Well, I've taken it before on Dirge. Okay. Doing a little bit of inventory management here. I did forget something, so I'm going to go get that real quick. But yeah, this game, it looks confusing because I'm playing it in a very min-maxed way, kind of. Because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, and again, if I die, the run's over. Like, if you can't die on this run. So I'm doing it in a very min-maxy way. You can play this game on, I'm on the hardest difficulty, honor mode. So there's stronger bosses. You only get one save. You can't save scum. There's three difficulty tiers below this. And so you can play it in a way less optimized, way less like freakish way like I'm doing. I just do it like this because I'm a freak, pretty much. And this is fun to me. This is what have a good one, Sasbert. Thanks for hanging out. I'm just a freak, and to me, this is fun. To a lot of people, this isn't, you know, fun. This way of playing, that is. Okay. Now, this fight is interesting, to say the least. It can go very poorly, or it can go very well. I don't fully know how to make it go super well, consistently, but what I do know how to do is we have this basilisk oil. Actually, I kind of have I might have a better idea. We have this basilisk oil, and if we read the description of the basilisk oil, turn a petrified creature back into its organic form. There are a couple petrified drow. Now, drows are bad guys, we've been told. But you can see a bunch of petrified drow just hanging around. What I normally do is try to unpetrify one of them and only have one of my characters get into combat and then work that way. But I think summoning Scratch might be a better way to do this. Maybe. We'll see if it doesn't look like he's starting combat, so maybe not. I'm Josh Freaksmith, that's right. Yeah, Scratch is gonna die here. It doesn't actually matter. He doesn't die. He's like a Pokemon. He just goes back into his ball. But we'll have him here for now, unfortunately for him. Because we want to start this fight in a way that, like, you know, is advantageous to us, and this fight can go very wrong very quickly.
Just out of view.
Where is Scratch going? Scratch, what that dog doing? Get back up there. Don't you know you're our distraction?
Better make my next move.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring Finn down. Scratch. Scratch. Please stay.
Time for bitter.
What is he doing? Oh, he's smelling the treasure. I see now. Okay, whatever. You can go down there. It'll probably help you from dying. Okay. So unfortunately, I'm going to get surprised here, which means I lose a turn. Ooh. Ooh. I might just go down. Okay. We need to get into combat here. Because that went very, very bad. Is Curtin combat? Yes, okay. Okay. That went very, very poorly. But we'll figure it out. It could have been worse. Luckily, we still have two characters that aren't in combat. My camera's trying to throw. We're going to bring Quinn up here because she likes to have height advantage on enemies. And I'm hoping that we have this angle. We do. Perfect. Quinn is going to stay here. She's good. Mercedes might also be able to just get right next to it, which is great. This will be fine. She became well lit next to the brazier. And she's charmed. Huh?
I smell blood.
I don't know what happened fully. Okay, this is not going well. This is one of those classic going very poorly moments. We can do a lot of damage here though, and that's definitely what we're gonna want to do. Oh, but the pike's not going to return to me. Okay. Which might mean... It might mean doing some freak shit. Like this.
That's mine.
Because I need to pick up this pike and get it back to Quinn. I know that like isn't ideal because now it leaves Kurt vulnerable, but I do believe that was the best move I could have done. I'm popular with lesbians. That's crazy. We're gonna do some problem solving here. Watch this. This is some crazy shit. I guess I could just Misty Step, huh? Let's see where I can Misty Step to. If I can Misty Step in a way that saves me from taking damage directly with Kurt, doesn't help me a ton. So right now I'm thinking Misty Step, or I can bonus action attack a potion of speed on the ground, which will give me an extra action. And then I can use that to disengage and run away. But I think Misty Step is just straight up better than that, because then I won't be like tired in however many rounds or whatever. I think that's just straight up better to just Misty Step right now, because we can get around this corner, which will make the spectator have to make a decision. Finn's gonna die. There's nothing we can do about it. But we can always revive him. That's actually really good that he went down there. So the Misty Step was definitely the right play. Have a good one, Pussy Slay. Thanks for hanging out. If we kill this, we don't have to worry about any of the drow. So that's our goal. I don't have any good arrows. Let us. We can cunning action dash, which gives us a little bit more movement, which allows us to attack not with disadvantage, I hope. Psych. I can't believe that's out of range. That's so unlucky. Very unlucky. Oh, have a good one. We're ending after this, so it shouldn't super matter. You're not missing much. It is going to be on YouTube if you go to youtube.com/Hashan. It will be available for your viewing pleasure later, if you so choose. I think we just hit and we just deal the damage. Oh, hurt, you beautiful bastard. We just hope this doesn't do anything. If he just runs and doesn't... Oh, he's going to do something. What are you doing? Oh, that's fine. 4 damage is totally okay. Now, I did all that. That way I can get this pike back, because it does a lot of damage. And what we want to do is bonus action... Frenzy. We're going to need it. This is the first time we're using it today, so... One of our rage charges. It just helps us do more damage, and next turn we'll get an extra attack. I mean, 29 damage is, you know, pretty fucking good. And we get to do it again. Another 30 damage. And for some reason, it's letting us do 3 attacks here again. I don't know what's bugged with Quinn. But we'll not complain about it, as now it only has 4 HP. So Quinn was able to do 89 damage that round, and we can just put her right around this corner and she literally cannot get hit. So I guess we didn't maybe need the rage. Okay, another one unpetrified. They are all charmed. Ooh, a lot of damage. But once we kill this, we should be okay. Mercedes, you need to deal 4 damage. Can you do that for me? Can you do that for me, Mercedes? You have a 99% chance.
1, 2.
to hit. Perfect. Look at that. That's not too bad.
This is all your fault.
Eager for battle.
And that's how you turn that fight. Mainly with Quinn's damage. But that did go very poorly. That was not an ideal spectator fight. Granted, this is one of the harder fights. And realistically, you could put this fight off until you're level 6, and it would not be like, like nobody would be like, "What? You waited until level 6?" It's just a very hard fight. Fortunately, Finn is dead, so we will have to revivify him. I was just trying not to do this dialogue without him, but it's okay.
Tongue. Now, you are?
I'm Quinn. You're welcome for the rescue.
Babes are rescued. I allowed you to assist me.
Oh.
I am Dawn, 3rd son of House Bartol, 1st rank evoker, and initiate of Graven Hollows. Oh. Oh, no, no, my dear dark gods below, no!
What's that?
A memory shard. They hold their glow for years. And it's fading. It contains knowledge that is precious to me. If it has grown this dull, then my enemies have already found the forge. Which bastard stole my glory? Zargrim? Philro?
So if you remember, Philro is the guy we killed earlier. So we can say that we killed him. I don't know if we say that because I don't know if this guy... I don't want this guy to attack me.
Impossible. My rivals would have stopped at nothing. Unless... Huh. Ha! The fools must have turned back, or, better yet, died in the search. Good. If they had just surrendered their research to me, we might have found the forge together. But no, they hoarded their knowledge, left each of us clinging to scraps. I had the good sense to lock mine away in the shard. And now I can claim the forge alone.
What knowledge does that crystal contain?
Bold of you to ask. The others knew of the forge's defenses, its operation, but I know where to find it. The rest I can figure out with time. Now I am the only one searching. Or almost the only one. You proved your power in freeing me, but I need no more rivals. Try to take this as a compliment, yes?
Oh, I'm starting a fight. Why am I fighting them? I wasn't paying attention. I don't think... The thing that sucks for is... Without their wallet, they were allowed to board without the... Hang on one second.
This will do nicely.
Okay, I was really hoping to not get in this fight, but I wasn't ready for it. So that kind of stinks. I didn't think it would start the fight immediately. But let's see if we can kill one of these guys in one of these rounds. We're gonna... This one's gonna be tight. Kurt! Please, Kurt! Oh my god, it would have been nice if you fucking killed him. Rip Kurt, you deserve it, honestly, for being for real. Okay, we're gonna take some damage. Mercedes is gonna have to go fucking nutty here. The most important person to get down right now, honestly, we're gonna do some crazy strat. We're gonna do the speed potion strat now because I want to end this turn very quickly. So we're gonna reach into Finn's unconscious pockets and we do some crazy shit. Okay, so it's just us two women, Mercedes and Quinn, the unlikely team up of the century. But we can put this potion on the ground and you can attack it, and when you attack it, the effects will go to everybody. What a potion of speed does is it gives you an extra action, a 2 bonus to armor class, advantage on dex saving throws, and doubles your movement speed for 3 turns. But when it ends, you become lethargic, and the 3 turns includes the turn you use it. Normally, you use a bonus action to get this. But because I'm level 5 and I'm a monk, a full action to attack, it's not even a full action. I get 2 attacks per action. So I can expend 1 attack hitting this. Now we're hastened. Now I have full movement to get up to these 2. I want to kill these 2. I guess it doesn't super matter, actually. If I kill these 2, then they'll get a turn. I'm more likely to be able to kill these 2 in 1 turn with Mercedes. So I'm coming over here with Mercedes. I can use my second attack on my first attack to kill or to hit. Then I have my haste attack. Right? And now I have a bonus action attack. Now, because I'm a monk, I hit twice with my bonus action, which guarantees that kill pretty much, as long as I didn't roll a 1. So by attacking that potion, I was able to get 1 extra attack, which allowed me to make sure that they were both going to die. Now, Quinn also gets that extra attack. She also is not still raging, which kind of stinks, but that's okay. I'm going to throw. Oh, this one's only got 20 HP. This will pretty much always kill. Now that Pike's going to come back to me. Now, normally, once I throw this, my turn would be over because that's 2 attacks. But again, because of the haste potion, we get that extra throw. That's just to make sure that we don't have any fucky... You don't want, especially if he's one of them was a caster, you don't want this guy to cast like hypnotic pattern and now you can't control your characters and then you die and then you lose your run. So that's using that 1 punch to hit the haste potion on both of us allowed me to just completely finish that combat. And I only expend effectively, I use 1 key point and 1 haste potion. So it's a pretty good balance of resources. Now, I was trying to get Finn up before that started. He wouldn't have helped at all. He would have just went down immediately.
Mine never quiet.
So it's not that important. But we'll do the same thing from now on, where I'm using 3 characters that use this Hill Giant elixir. I still plan on, I haven't even used the short rest yet. So I still plan on having this day last a pretty long while. So Astarion, he doesn't gain a ton of benefits from doing this. But again, you can just put it on the ground and hit it. And now we'll both get... It doesn't work. That's why... Okay, they fix it in honor mode. That's fine. I'm still going to drink another one. I'm going to wait until that's over. You're telling me a 3 Baldur this gate? That's right. Welcome. Hey, there's the Australian listener or stream viewer I was talking about. What to do? Welcome. We had we're so international. That's not what I'm trying to do. I am trying to throw. Thank you. You can do it with normal potions though too. You can heal up this way just as a way to save. Instead of drinking a potion for 1 character, you can get a little bit more.
Despite everything.
You were asleep. Yeah, we had someone in from, we had a drunk lesbian from, fuck. Sweden. We had a minor crisis, but it should be fixed. No biggie.
Time to press ahead.
I pick all this stuff up to sell. Okay, now we can drink another potion. It does suck that I wasted one, but again, we effectively have unlimited potions here. So this is the GLEE playthrough it is. There was a bug, unfortunately, because I've been playing with mods. Well, I downloaded a bunch of mods and started to play through, so it fucked up. They don't all look how they look, but their portraits changed. So a give and a take. I'm hoping that when we long rest eventually, it will fix it, but I don't plan on long resting anytime soon. I mean, I just used my first short rest, and I really didn't need to. I just accidentally died here. But what's kind of cool is now we have these. So this fight serves as a way to teach you about the Forge if you didn't already go and kill this guy and learn about the Forge. There's just multiple ways to learn about the Forge. We keep hearing about this mysterious Forge that, you know, is going to be this like way to make some adamantine weapons or something. So that's the whole point. But the mushroom people give you one of these. You get one off of that guy and you get one off of the other guy. And this is what Scratch wanted to come down and show us, is this. We'll come dig up this treasure real quick. That's to Kurt. But that not The Forge makes Wolverine. I still want to see that new movie. Granted, I haven't seen Deadpool 2 and I haven't seen Deadpool 1 in a long ass time, but I hear that Deadpool movie is actually good. How did I miss the vent twice? Unless you can't use a body to cover up a vent? You can't use a body, but you can use leather armor. So what's cool is you find these three pieces, you hit combine, you put all three of them up here, combine, and you get the super sick purple staff. This is our first purple item. And it, when dealing cold damage, you deal an additional 1 damage. So that's, you know, just free damage if you're dealing cold. You also possibly inflict chilled upon the target, which makes them vulnerable to cold damage and resistant to fire damage, which vulnerable to cold damage means you get double damage. So it's just free double damage and free 1 damage potentially. So if you're doing a cold build, very good. I'm not doing a cold build on any of my characters. So it's not going to be super useful, but we'll keep it for now. I don't need the money. If I need the money, it's, you know, a good little bit of what?
What's on your mind?
What blew up? I think that was a bug, because there's no reason why it should have blown up. The backpack is on the vent, no? Am I crazy?
Let's get going.
Is it because I took this stuff out of the bag and it like lost weight or something? That's silly. We'll put a helmet on it. Okay, a helmet's not enough. I've never known that that was how they interacted. You know what? I got a better idea. We're just not going to go that way.
These boots have seen everything. I'll take that.
How about that? I hate dealing with vents anyway. Let's come over here. Well, you know what? Let's go to the Blighted Village. We'll come finish the Underdark stuff maybe later. I don't know how much I've done. Really. I don't remember. There's a cool little thing you can do here.
Should get started.
Trap. Just as I expected.
Which is jump on down. And apparently Finn's the only one who gets to fall.
There's still life left in this old thing.
And we picked up this Susur bark, which makes it glow blue. And we can put in... Mercedes should have a dagger. Now we get this, we get this cool little dagger, Susur dagger, which silences targets on hit, which is pretty cool. Makes it so they can't speak or cast spells with the verbal component, which is a lot of them. And so you can put this on a martial, and it's really, really good. To like just make it so a lot of spellcasters can't do a lot of stuff. For now, it's pretty much just a +1 dagger. So we can put it on a Kurt, but we can throw it, and I believe it still does the thing. It still like silences. Could be wrong, but we'll figure it out later if we want to throw it sometime. Kurt shouldn't really be hitting a lot of shit when in melee range, but if we absolutely need him to, it's a good thing. This is the blueprints on telling us how to use that thing. But it's just a nice little, you know, cool little puzzle that you get to potentially solve if you didn't already know the puzzle. Yeah, so I can use a throw attack, throw the dagger, silence a caster, and a really cool little thing there. This is just a place where we should be able to get some food and whatnot for resting. There might be a potion or two. Maybe. Gonna loot some stuff. Something up here. I think we get a little bit of experience for coming through this, unlocking this door.
That will fit in my pack.
Maybe not. Thought you would. No food or anything in here. Kind of crazy. But now we've got that. We're gonna speed through a fight real quick.
Keep clear of the webs. The spiders might not notice us.
This here is a little spider fight. We're just gonna walk right on over. Don't mind us. Did I already do this? Oh, I already killed the spiders. Huh? Did I kill the big spiders? I don't remember killing the spiders with this build or with this group.
Swift as my feet can
Did I kill the matriarch? Where am I at on the map? Huh. Who would have fucking guessed that I already killed? That I already killed these guys. Not me. If you jump down here, you go into the Underdark. It's kind of a fun little thing. In non-honor mode, you can push you can get this big spider to go into the Underdark and then raise it with Glut. You can't do that in honor mode. Kind of a weird thing that they prevent you from doing in honor mode. Did I already kill the Zentarum? What have I done? Did I kill these guys? Yep, they're dead. Did I do this fight with all the... Not the place I wanted to do. I know I did the Paladins because I have the sword, which is crazy I did the Paladins at level 4. I did this fight already? Jeez. Okay. So what do I have left? I have the Goblin Camp. I've got Ethel. I know I haven't killed Ethel. I got the Githyanki. And I've got the Underdark stuff. Okay. I genuinely didn't realize I had that much done in Act 1. We're actually pretty close. Oh, Saishu Hane. Sashu Hane. Sashu. Thank you for the prime sub. I'm not going to kill Ethel yet. I'll probably kill Ethel on a fresh... Because you only have one rage left. And they're replenishing a long rest. Yeah, I might kill her this... this long rest. We'll see. We'll see. But we can come do this. You thought I had killed Ethel? No. I didn't kill her. I definitely didn't kill her because I would have got the hair. I definitely didn't do the hair.
This is the work of a bullet, a land shark.
I normally let the Ethel fight be one of the very last fights I do before I do the Githyanki stuff. We'll come get some easy experience over here, and then we'll do one of the most fun encounters in the game. In my opinion. Yeah, I know it's been a long time since I've played too. So that guy had suffered some fall damage. So the implication is, of course, that he fell and got hurt. Now we just get lucky and we guess on a coin flip every time. That way we don't fall. This is a back way into the Ethel hideout. So this teleports you into Ethel's hideout or somewhere in there. We see our little teleporting right behind it. Fun little way to get into the Underdark. There's like 5 ways to get into the Underdark. That's kind of cool. That you can do that.
How much farther can I go?
And then grab this real quick. Thank you. And we're gonna come on down and teleport. Yay. That's not as useful as you might think it is. It's actually pretty useless. I don't think I've ever used that teleport for any reason. If you have the mask, that'll tell you the point. That's right. Yeah, you have to have the masks, but I obviously do not at this point. Now, you have to be very careful because you can literally lose your run right here. Because this is designed for you to walk over there and then that blows up and pushes your party off. It's a very evil way. You can literally all get pushed down and lose your run entirely. It's a very evil way to lose run. They're very like evil by the game designers.
This way before.
This is the Festering Cove. Now there's a god in D&D lore and Baldur's Gate called Baal, B-A-A-L, the god of murder. And without spoiling anything, It's Ball is very pivotal. BHAL, sorry, I'm thinking of Diablo. Very, very pivotal to the story of Baldur's Gate. Now, I don't want to spoil anything, but this is a fun, like one of the most fun encounters where we see they're worshiping Boal, B-O-O-O-A-L, and these little fish guys. So I'm just going to pre-position here.
Best think ahead or I'm lost. Free for the taking.
Good.
Don't waste a step.
And we will get in. Just positioning a little bit.
Creature is lost in devotion. You might as well not exist.
If not over, then through.
Nice.
Our blood to fill your oceans, O blessed Boal. Our bones to build your temple in the deep.
A wave of pure devotion washes over you, and with every surge, you feel a presence grow in response.
Word, priest, Promises, your god wants proof. Wants.
These beings are Kuatoa, former Mind Flayer slaves that manifest their gods through sheer belief.
You, our Lord of Murder, demands sacrifice. You will be an offering for the great god Boal.
Okay. So Finn walks up. He's a bunch of fish people worshiping this murder god. The clapping is very awkward on the whatever. I think Finn will first try to get his bearings, and we all know this is Finn Hudson. He's gonna fail this investigation check, obviously. So that he's like, what? And he just cannot make heads or tails of what's going on. Which, again, that's a good in RP failure.
Well placed. Boal wants a sacrifice. Boal wants blood.
I guess we just attack. I'm not sacrificing one of my followers or one of my friends. And I don't think we want to do like Finn knowing that he's a killer. We just attack. Okay, good. We got good initiative. Okay, so we have all these Kuatoa, and obviously they're all level 2. They don't have a ton of HP. And then we have Boal, who's the avatar of Boal. So there's a couple races in Dungeons and Dragons that can just like manifest gods by focusing really hard on them. So these Kuatoa have done that. They have accidentally manifested a god called Boal, and this is that god's avatar. It's just a red cap, which we fought Anti-Ethel's red caps already. But they can still, you know, do a decent amount of damage. There's another race of kobolds. Kobolds can do this, where they can just like believe super hard and create a god on accident. So Finn's top of the initiative, so you know what our strat is, of course.
Still in shadow.
I'll actually have a little bit of fun with it. We will throw. We could actually probably just throw it to its death. But it's more fun if we throw this at here. Now they're both prone, which is nice. Rolled pretty bad on initiative. Oh, and Kurt got pulled in.
I'd love
Not
to,
ideal.
thanks.
Let's see if Mercedes. All right, babe. Let's see if Mercedes can get in here.
Sneak, sneak.
Oh, another bad roll. It's unfortunate.
All that matters.
I don't know why they're getting to attack before. I don't know why the order's all messed up. Oh, Finn's down again.
Shall we cut and run?
We are A-okay. My main goal is just to shoot this guy. Unfortunately, because I'm using hand crossbows, not a great chance of doing that. So I'll just do this. Man, Kurt's so unlucky.
My turn.
I am fury. I am death. Taking position.
Ooh, nice crit. He's very good. We'll just like you end over here.
Aye, aye.
I think I can get 2 kills. He won't lose his strength potion unless he goes down, so as long as they don't do anything super crazy, we'll be all right. I don't know what's up with the initiative with this Gosh, Kurt is so unlucky.
Cut with fire, baby.
And now he has disadvantage on attack rolls. Let's throw a potion down just to make sure we don't lose our Hill Giant Elixir. We'll get Finn up. And then we can still throw and probably kill one of these. Another crit. Quinn is picking up Kurt's slack.
Our lord has been murdered.
They have disadvantage on a lot of stuff, so we should get out of here without taking much more damage. Where are we at here? You're all the way over there.
Let's have a little fun. Outmaneuver them.
My turn. Handy.
This didn't go quite as good as I wanted either, but what are you gonna do? I got kind of got bad rolls on my initiatives, for being for real, for real. How far can you throw, Quinn? Not that far. Is there a way you can jump down without taking damage? No. Oh, come on, Quinn.
On the move.
Yeah, I kind of didn't get great initiative here, which if my characters joining in would have got better initiative, I could have prevented Finn from going down, but it's no biggie. It is no biggie at all.
What path lies before me?
I am not worried about it.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Oh, that's Mercedes' first miss in a long time. Back-to-back ones. Back to back. Not something you love to see.
On the move.
If I'm being for real about it.
Taking position.
Yeah.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
All right.
Another step forward.
We'll loot through and then we'll call it a night. I'm genuinely surprised how poorly those last two fights went. But what are you gonna do? It is honor mode after all, and sometimes spectators be hurting. And I'm not like, I'm not stressed on resources or anything. I've got plenty of gold. This run is still well within
More for me.
where I want it to be. And I'm kind of not even running like, realistically, I'm running this party comp right now, and I don't need to be. Like for this fight, I could have had in Rachel as a cleric, and she could have used Spirit Guardians, and it would have been, you know, way different. I'm kind of doing stuff out of a weird order as well. But that's all right. I don't even know if those are worth picking up to sell. The Sickle of Bull. That's worth it to pick up to sell. Blake and I and Schmitty, Horizontal Giraffe in Twitch here, have been playing a honor mode playthrough. It's Blake's first honor mode playthrough with the attempt to get the golden dice. Whenever you see me roll, I have golden dice. It's because I beat honor mode. It's the reward for doing it. And we're playing all together online for Blake's editor Blake's honor mode attempt, and it's been so fun. It's been so fucking fun doing it. It's so fun. Like, I've played online with my brother and my friend Luis. If I pick this up, will this blow up? I don't think so, right? Anyways. But it's super fun to play with 3 people who like know what they're doing. Like, we don't have to like wait for dialogue, or like we don't have to like
What's that?
like, we know exactly where to go, what to do. When we get to the combat, it's just, you know, having fun killing shit. And so like, but it's really funny because we have one non-playable character in our party. We have Astarion, and Astarion is a mage. And what's also kind of fun is we each all play the game very differently. Like, you can see from my play style, I'm very offensive focused. Like, I go oonga boonga. Like, I just want to hit shit. I want to out damage stuff. I want to kill stuff in 1 to 2 turns. And I like using marshals. Blake likes using casters, and then Schmitty has like his character is a cleric. So like, he's, you know, focused on like prolonged combat or whatever. And so it's interesting to see each of us have different like methods of that's actually good armor. Different methods of playing the game. It's very fun to like see that. But then also like, it's just so funny because we have Astarion in our party, and because he's a mage, he has a very low AC, and for whatever reason, I've never had the AI do it this aggressively, but because his AC is like 1 lower than mine, I'm playing a monk on that, an open hand monk. So what Mercedes is on this playthrough, the enemies will like only attack Astarion, and it's so fucking funny because like it'll be a scenario where they could come and finish my character off, and then I lose my Elixir of Hill Giant Strength or like something like that. But they will literally like path out of their way to go hit Astarion. Like they will take opportunity attacks from like 2 people, like me and Blake, just to go hit Astarion, and it is so fucking funny. And it's been the funniest playthrough. Like no matter what fight, what fight we're in, it's always like pathing to kill Astarion. Astarion is almost always on the ground, but it's also like to our advantage because we know that for whatever reason the AI is so aggressive on Astarion.
Welcome back.
We can sort of use that to our advantage and be like, oh no, don't worry, they're just gonna go attack Astarion on this round, and like literally like plan around that. It's been a very, very fun playthrough.
Very well.
All right, I think we're gonna call it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fun stream, thanks. It's been a while. I know it's been a while since I've streamed. We recorded last week, and then before that, it was Aurora and I's anniversary, and then, or 2 weeks ago, because I stream every 2 weeks, at twitch.tv pod or at HashanYT on YouTube. Binary Prime, thank you for the Prime subscription. Binary 9, I mean. Binary Prime. I've always said that. So it was like, we recorded with a podcast with Save This Relationship last 2 Wednesdays ago. Then it was Aurora and I's anniversary. And then before that, I was just working super hard on the GLEE video. So right now, because I'm not in as much of a personal crunch to try to get GLEE Season 3 out, obviously I'm still going to do it, but we have a bit more time for it. I'll be streaming more often. I really enjoy streaming. I enjoy doing this playthrough with you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Again, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Christian will see you next week, potentially. Wait, no, actually, no, that's not true. We're recording next week. Next Wednesday, we're going to be a guest on a different podcast. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't know how they want to do it, but we'll be appearing on a different Reddit podcast, not a podcast to Save This Relationship, a different one. So Christian won't be live next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that, I will be live again here, and maybe the GLEE video will be out. Who fucking knows? So thanks for hanging out. Appreciate ya. And I will see you on the flip flop later.